Welcoming you back to Crypto's Juiciest News, baby dolls. That's right, I'm in my NASA jacket. We have done the unthinkable. The Bitcoin monthly candle for September is now green. It is shocking to all the bears. It is taking everyone by surprise. We are just witnessing Bitcoin lift off. It is starting to just shoot. We are only halfway through September. Remember, everybody was sidelined, saying everything is finished. Meanwhile, HEX is up 95%. That's HEX from Ethereum. The rest of the ecosystem is starting to pump. These are the little outskirts of whatever's going on out there. It's going to take some time. But Bitcoin being at $60,500 now is a powerhouse move. And there is so much more to celebrate. Right now, though, we have ETH BTC at 0.04. It is like on the floor right now. It's probably going to take a bit of a while. We're going to speak a bit more about Ethereum and how it could be bottoming around here. In terms of Vitalik is now calling like Coinbase and all these other layer 2 chains just parasites. So just to let you know, that's their own word for, oh, we've actually have to raise the Ethereum price. And this is how basically nerds work, friends, because they're not really combative. Okay, so we got so much more to cover as well. And now the Bitcoin weekly chart, the SuperTrend has kept us bullish this whole time. You remember me, friends. I like the SuperTrend because it removes time. That's why I like it. Now, everything's like 50-50, but the higher time frame you go, you have higher odds of winning and friendship. And for that, friends, you know what? I want to play an absolute giant cranky G pump. All right, we're actually going to crank it. I cut this myself for you. Goes off, doesn't it, friends? Now, this is beautiful to see, right? Oh, and just beginning. Now, Bitcoin turning green for September is well within expectations because in the previous Bitcoin halvening years, there was one, I think 2012, one period where it had 3 red months in the year, and then the other 2 had 4 red months. So September would have been our 4th one. So it could have been 3 or 4. Now, it is possible we get like an end of year type of poopy. It's always possible, okay? But for now, it's really good. Now, super important is that Russell 2000. We cover it every single day, don't we, friends? The Russell 2000, this is a daily chart. Look what it did. It gapped up 1% and then it started moving up 1%. Now, this line, this time distance is when basically the average of the past 3 Bitcoin halvenings, when the Russell's smashing up, or the rest of the expansion of the US economy and their indexes, okay? That's a time period. So it's about October. Now, this horizontal line is where we have to go. But actually, if we can just clear this part here, that's the most important part. We just need Russell 2000 to get above 225. And I think that would be enough because the stock market, right? It wouldn't like go somewhere, fake out, double tap out, only to come back and go through again. And what I mean by that is usually some sort of vicious move like that, like this is not an accident. It doesn't accidentally do that. If the US economy, I believe, was truly cracking, this would have been a higher low and it's down to Goblin Town and they would have basically sold off enough to demand the money printer. Now, friends, the PulseChain ecosystem has been doing really well. This is the 24-hour mark. I know, look at the HEX from Ethereum on the far right, friends, is up 38% in the past 24 hours alone. These are the top gainers. You have 9mm coin now up 60%, as you can see right here. We'll just wait for this. 60%, the mole rat, fruit rat. So as you can see, man, like a lot of the FUD and everything. Yeah, man, the price is still down and whatever. But I'm just showing you like, oh, wow. Just when all the other mainstream PulseChain influencers couldn't wait to shit on a coin. Doesn't even matter who they are, bro. Who cares about the Tang Gang? Don't worry about it. It's just like, oh, you're all yelling about a coin. Okay, friends, I was even here. I was even telling you, go to the Telegram. Go to Tang Gang. Friends, did the Tang Gang go out and say, oh, we're abandoning it? No. Okay, there you go. Still has value. Still has value. That's how you know, friends. That's how you know. Now, that's why I'm telling you in PulseChain, friends, we have an edge. People don't abandon things easily, okay? We've got 1 or 2. You know, had the beetroot, screwed us all and stuff. That's just one, man. You have so many altcoin communities. They don't abandon. They don't. They stick with it. That's the value, man. That's Metcalfe's law. If you just keep people there, you win. Doesn't matter if there's a staking exploit or whatever, okay? The number one sin in crypto is abandonment. That's the number one sin. That's actually the only sin. That's what makes everything go down, okay? So everything organizing as a community, that's all you need, man. That's all you need, the power of the people. Now, just having a look at this beautiful plus 95% run on HEX. It's actually great. Now, if we go to the daily chart, that'd be funny. That'd be funny. So it is down here. But as you can see, friends, look, I look at charts like that. Look, most people, they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about the charts. What they look at is they go, whoa, how are you green on the day? And basically, it always sucks us in. Don't you look at it, by the way? If I see a coin's like 80% on the day, I look at it too. I'm looking at, why is it up 80%? Why is it up 30% or 20%? It makes you look, makes you wonder why there's a lot of demand. Now, on the topic of HEX and PulseChain, friends, shout out to NuclearHerbs. So the corrupt SEC have had to regret their term of crypto asset securities, and I have it right here. So the corrupt SEC, look at this. It's very helpful for Richard Hartcase and PulseChain. So shout out to NuclearHerbs and shout out to Paulie G who did this, right? So look what they actually written here. This is their quote. The corrupt SEC regrets any confusion it may have invited by falsely and repeatedly stating that tokens themselves are securities. Okay, this is a remarkable footnote. So why? Well, what are they basically saying? Because they regret it now. Because now their lawyers are basically screwing them. Not their lawyers, everyone else's lawyers. They're basically telling them, okay, this is the funny part. Okay, so when they call one token a security, you just go mint another one and say, okay, forget that one. And now it's basically whack-a-mole. And now the corrupt SEC, after all this time, now they're saying, oh crap, we're going to have to like basically whip people with a barbed whip again in a different way. So now they're saying, no, forget that we call them crypto asset securities. What they're basically saying now is they go, the leader and the founder and the team and the expectations, and they have all these other examples here. All these things put together, the sequence of all of it happening, that's the security. All right. Basically what they're trying to do is they're trying to say like, oh, no. I'm not saying you stealing money from me was a crime. It's not just you stealing money from me. It was you looking at me. It was you walking near me. It was you like basically sniffing my NASA jacket that I got just for you. So see what I mean? That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to say everything's a crime now. No, everything. Just you looking at me, that was the crime. So this is, friends, this is very, very, very dangerous. It's going towards thought police type of dictator, totalitarian stuff. That's how basically, that's friends, when the government says like, oh, you're harmful to people, you're causing them mental health. But then what you end up finding out is, no, what they call mental health issues is you basically supporting the other political party. That's a slippery slope it ends up leaning down. Because there's a bunch of people just playing with words, right? They should be playing with their own willy and leaving us all alone. Okay, so as you can see, it's very helpful for Richard Hart and PulseChain, and they just made up the term as expected. So it kind of like, it doesn't look good. I mean, I'm not a lawyer, dude, but it kind of feels weird. You're a judge like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, your whole case calling them in crypto asset securities, now you're regretting it. Now you got to change it. So hopefully it's just a sign that the sea changes for us a bit. Man, we've been having a lot of fun as well recently, friends. Buy HEX, the better Bitcoin. Sell Bitcoin, the inferior store of value. So this is obviously PHEX up 13%. HEX was up 22%. So this is in that past 24 hour, that range. So man, it's great just to see it finally do this little switch. And of course, man, this has happened thousands of times. Like, how do we know this is the one? How do we know this is the one? It's not about whether this is the one or not. It's not about that, man. With any coin, friends, whether it comes from Landwolf, from Pecan PulseChain, from PDI, from Tang Gang stuff, from anywhere, any coin, it doesn't matter, friends. It doesn't matter. Okay, that move happens. Okay, it's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. It's just cycle takes you down, cycle takes you up. That's it. What matters is when it starts happening, are there people yelling about it? Were there people telling you it was going to happen? Okay, because someone telling you something's going to happen and giving you like, information. Like for example, friends, in the Landwolf, okay, in Landwolf, I'll show you the 615 Landwolf. So there were fake rumors that came out. So basically someone, I'm not going to talk about them, but they basically lied. She said that Landwolf was migrating to Landwolf on Tron now. And I was like, I went to sleep. I was like, dude, there's no way anyone believes that. People believe that. They immediately, if you go down, I'll show you the low time frame. They sold it down, bang. They sold it down 40, 50%. Look at this. It literally just V-reversed back up. So strong hands took it up, okay? But you won't know what the hell's going on unless you're following all my videos and my content. I'm showing you, hey, there's still 6,500 members in there, okay? There is still a community in there. You don't bet on the narrative, friends. So if people just think, oh, you're betting on Matt Fury. No, man, you're betting on this community. You're betting on maybe the ecosystem expands. That's what you're betting on, man. You're betting on a group of people who got rugged 3 times, started this up, official land wolf 615, and then got vampired 15 times, and they're still not giving up. Okay, they're still willing to fight. That's what you're betting on, man. You're betting on a community because you can latch anything else out here. Okay, and you're also betting on the creators. People are making the memes out here, so there's plenty more of these things to come. It's the same thing with HEX community. Okay, you're betting on it surviving, and it did, man. Down 99%. Even EHEX, man, founder didn't like one of them, right? And now friends have got a new narrative. Now my narrative, which I'm going to use for the whole, we're going to use it, friends. It's funny. We're going to take this all the way to the top. I'm going to be telling everyone, Richard Hart had to split HEX into 2 because he was so concerned for the safety of Bitcoin that it would be too powerful to just keep one token by itself. Now, when you're down 99%, no one listens. When you're up 400% from the low, see, it's funny. Everyone in crypto right now, they don't know shit. They think what their fears and their beliefs are going to matter to the next round of people coming in. No. Case in point, look what happened to you in 2020 and 2021, friends. We came in, you weren't looking at XRP, you weren't looking at Stellar, you weren't looking at Tron, you weren't looking at Dragon Chain or any of the other 2017 ICO scams. You weren't looking at them. You were looking at new stuff. Gaming, metaverse, NFTs, DeFi, Chainlink, synthetics, HEX, all these other things. That's what you were looking for. So I just told you, this is the new mindset of people coming in. They don't give a shit about how you used to think of the past, okay? Because payment solutions was the big thing in 2017, and now no one gives a shit about payment solutions, do they? Now there's new narratives that forms. Let's continue. I also want to quickly throw this in your way, friends. So there is a new influencer kind of appearing in crypto. So Zoran Kole. And a lot of people, they think he's photoshopped his profit. I don't think he has. He's a Bybit leaderboard trader. He could be just, he's a very, very big trader. But I'll just show you, friends. I'm just warning you. So it's nothing to do with Cole. What we'll do is play some Habibi Ugly music. And we have summoned the green candle. Didn't we manifest this September green candle, friends? Now, on the other side of that green candle, on the other side, was someone betting on the red candle. So this is Zoran Kole. I shorted sub 59.68. By the way, I saw his posts first on my Twitter feed, okay, because I was in bed. And then I saw we had pumped up to 60,500. I was in shock. I thought I was being trolled. I did not know. I was like, what? I checked it quickly in the middle of the night. Went to go wee-wee. I was like, oh, we're going down. And now we're going up. So, but what I'm here to help you with, friends, is just, you're going to get a lot of family members. They're going to come in late and they're going to do leverage. Tell them, no, don't come in. Don't throw your money into these exchanges. You're going to get destroyed. You will get destroyed because they're going to be showing PnLs like this. Look at this guy. He has 50, what is this? He's short $3 million worth USD. Look at his profit PnL. I'll show you in the next screenshot, friends. Look at this. See on the right-hand side, this green part? So in one of his trades, he's up $348,000. This one's $755,000. And this one is $429,000. So his total profit just in his shorts is up 1.5 million. Now he's a Bybit leaderboard trader, and whether they're real or they're fake, it doesn't. It actually, yeah, of course it matters to me and you, but for new people it doesn't matter. It's just like the casino showing you one guy winning. Okay, it's what mainstream influencers. That's what they do. They throw 10 coins out. They get paid for all of them. 9 of them are rugging and dumping with them. They just take their money, and then the one thing that goes up, they end up saying, oh, you're going to get rich by following me. Yeah, don't touch the other coins. That's how they all talk. They're all slimy, weasel stuff like that. So this, friends, this PnL screenshot, I'm telling you, it is Satan itself. I'm telling you now, this will entice a lot of people to put their money into the exchanges late stage because they don't believe in Bitcoin. They don't believe in crypto. Okay, if you believed in Bitcoin, you would have been buying on FTX with me. You would have been holding with us. Okay, so on FTX collapse. You don't believe in Bitcoin, but you guys, they're just here for the money, the momentum, fast traders and stuff here and there. And then one thing leads to another. Okay, so you just have to be careful. I want to remind you that a short while ago, before we started pumping, Takashi69, HEX and Pulse are full of retards. Oh my God, the delusion is impressive. I told you, friends. I told you. See, just so everyone knows, friends, because I'm not going to give away the secret sauce all the time, of course. I'm just letting you know You build bridges, friends. You don't... Look, this thing about it for yourself, friends. No one converts you to change teams, whether it be political, sports teams, friends. No one can change you in like one day. You know what I mean? One conversation. It's hard to... It's a process of time, okay? And as a man, if someone keeps trying to shill you something like, hey, here's a carpet cleaner, or somebody's at the train station, like, hey, you can convert to my religion or whatever it is out there, friends, or the political party, like, you're just like, oh, bro, you're just so desperate to convert. You know what I mean? That's not strength, okay? Strength is, I'm going to win with or without you. All right? Here's a favor. Take it or leave it. I'm going to win no matter what. Men and women too, we notice when people are independent and winning without us. We notice that. That's what generates FOMO, by the way. Oh, it's going up without me. Trust me, crypto will go up without you. Doesn't matter if Donald Trump wins or Kamala Krappus with the Democrats win. Don't worry, we're going to go up without you, all right? So when it comes to Tekashi69, he ended up releasing that coin. Forgot the coin. It was down 99%. There you go. Duh, it was going to happen. But here's the thing, friends. They don't morph like that, okay? Because these people... They don't know what makes crypto value go up. And you know what? 90% of crypto people don't even know what makes crypto value go up. It's people in there, okay? So first, they're going to have their eyeballs on one thing. That's it. And then they're going to watch it from afar. And trust me, friends, I'm not even going to promise you. I'm not going to say trust, okay? Just watch. Just watch when the candles keep going green. By the way, it's up. HEX is already up 95%. Friends, I'm telling you now, I felt the pain. I felt the pain in coins I don't even own. Okay, if you and I feel pain in coins, that's why it makes me so good at what I do, friends. I just take myself out, do like astral projection onto other people, right? So if we feel so much pain in coins that we had no chance of being like next to anyway, friends, you know, people in my comment section are still telling me, I should have went all in on Soylana. Yeah. And then I'll show the chart. I'm like, bro, you know, the chart's been going nowhere for 9 months. Did you know that? Did you literally know Solana's been going nowhere for 9 months? You haven't checked the chart, have you? I'll show you. I know you won't believe me. Look at this. Sol BTC, December last year, friends. Wow. You've literally made nothing in 9 months. But then what you actually realize is what people wanted was, what you're actually yelling about is you wanted to buy in the depression and go all in. And I'm like, yeah, bro, we all wanted to go all in on the depression. Let me tell you something. You know, next to the Solana essays with Ansem, you know, there were like 15 other guys that we were reading and I was covering at the same time. And everybody believed that their chain was going to be the one. Not just PulseChain. You had Layer 2's Optimism, Arbitrum, okay? You also had XRP Ledger Chain, right? You could have made a case for them, friends. Okay, they're going to win they got a good result from the SEC. There was so many, friends. There was so many chains. There's Oasis, like I said, Arbiter, the Layer 2 chains. There's other chain, Blast in the ass, Gonad, and you need to do airdrop farming for all of them. That's your time, right? That's you investing your dollars in your time. You have to take your ETH and stake it. So you have $100,000. Well, let's say someone had 10 grand. You can't just go, oh, okay, all in on soy. You could have put that 10 grand to buy ETH and then stake for any of the, you know, the Blast in the ass, the Igon layer, all these, friends. I'm not joking, friends. There was literally a pathway of 15 things that could have gone off. It's just that soy went up. So everyone says, oh, I want to be all in on soy. And I know how chaotic and random it is. And that's why I even told you, good luck getting this type of return in the next 12 to 24 months because you've already been going up for 12 months. So obviously, but when people hear that, they feel cut because they're like, man, I wanted to be in, I want to be in. Okay, bro, we'll rotate in now and see what happens to you. Okay, go rotate. And hopefully you're not at the top of a Joe Biden coin, friends. If you want to be riding with TikTok generation, pump fund JPEG swappers, I'm just telling you, good luck. I hope you're in the cabal because if you're not, you're going to end up on CoinFish and Direct. And I really do mean it when I say I'm the highest value content in crypto, friends. This is Donald Trump checking me out, of course. Huge highest value content in crypto. It's happening, man. It's happening. It's all on the way. That's why, yeah. I want to show you this as well, friends. Look at this. This is someone who won't make it. Fuel has $600 locked in their Ethereum Layer 2 chain. $600. I mean, you got more money than that with your left shoe. Just your left shoes alone worth that much. So not all the Layer 2s are going to win. A lot of them parasitic. And friends, people want something to grow. You understand? They don't want to vote on something. They want a coin that grows. Now, if you're a Layer 2 governance token, then you're kind of like, oh, well, you're kind of like, you know, just trying to steal off the Ethereum people. They're not making their own cult. You see, they're trying to steal the Ethereum cult. That's the most important thing to grasp. PulseChain, for example, is making a whole new cult, isn't it? And speaking about a cult, friends, Michael Saylor, the Chad, bought another 18,300 BTC in the past day it was announced. So they own 245,000 Bitcoin now, about 1.2% of the supply. So he owns a lot. He's a believer, man. That's it. He's a big believer. $1.1 billion inserted. So one of your comments asked me, how does he buy so much? Well, I know, friends, whenever you ask these questions, it's the answer's always so simple. You just don't want to believe it. Leverage every single time. It's literally every single time. They have Microsoft MicroStrategy shares. They just borrow on the shares and they just go buy. Yeah, there's a little things like, oh, you get a share deliverable or this or that. Don't worry about all that bullshit stuff. Fundamentally, it's always the same thing. You're borrowing from something. Theoretically, if you sold all of it, how much is it worth? Okay, we'll give you some money. That's what it comes down to. Now, you might say, well, what if MicroStrategy shares go down? Well, they're kind of hoping that the worst is behind us and everything keeps going up from here. But so far, I think his average price maybe is like 32,000. His average price is rising up. It's funny. He's not even up to 2x, bro. You know, he's not even up to 2x, friends. When was the first time? Let's go through this. Where did Michael Chad Saylor first buy Bitcoin? It was in this triangle here, okay? It was in this triangle here. He was T-wapping on Coinbase up here. Okay, his average price, friends, was 9,500. Okay, so just letting you know, man. See, I know no one believes me, but statistically it's true. If you go all in on the first time you hear about something on average and it ends up surviving, you end up doing way better than anybody else after your time, no matter how much they put in. If Michael Saylor went all in at 9,500, he'd be up 6x right now. But because he is DCAing, see, friends, that's why it's hard, man. It's hard for them. They have to convince this board of people. You know, there's a water cooler to pay for. These people wear brown leather shoes on Saturday mornings. You know, those types, friends, those types. These people, they take time to be convinced. They need essays. They need this. They need that. You know, me and you click a button. That's the power of crypto, right? Because your liquidity is so small. So all this time, Saylor has to convince them to go all in. He's like, hey, I like it. I still like it. Still buying. See that, all that. Whereas you got to just gone all in, all here. Okay. Now this is actually going to stretch on forward more and more. And what we're going to do is play some heavy beats for that. How amazing is it that we just get to witness somebody literally going all in? And I promise you, there are CEOs out there right now. You got to remember, friends, what's a CEO do? Walk around, take holidays. They're like the big dog of the company. You know, everyone tries to suck them off in the elevator, you know, for a promotion and stuff. The CEO, they're always looking for glory. You understand? They're here for a power. A lot of them have power trips. They're here for like power and control and stuff. A lot of them are. But yeah, but also a lot are just there because they love the company or whatever. But it's half and half. They love being the big dog. They love being the manager and controlling people. Now, what do you think is going through someone's mind when they're a CEO and they just realized that they thought they had a large downstairs package, if you know what I mean, and now it turns out to be a little peanut? Because Michael Chad Saylor has made them feel like a 4-year-old little girl. Okay, because he's gone, hey, this guy went all in and he's on side. What are you doing? What are you doing for your company? You see, friends, I know it means nothing to me and you because we watched it could have gone down every 5 seconds. Yeah, we know that. It could have gone down to zero. But these people, they're going to get the FOMO. And now that's how Bitcoin Maxis are onboarding them to the Bitcoin Maxi strategy, where you have a business, you take out a loan, you save in Bitcoin. That's what it is. So Bitcoin, friends, is no longer for the little guy. Do you know how Bitcoin's meant to be a long-term savings vehicle and stuff? Yeah, because the price is going to slow down more and more, diminish over time, as it is already. We're already seeing it right now, right? We're in the worst performing cycle of all time so far. However, now the Bitcoin Maxi strategy, because retailers can't move it anymore. You're already huge, man. You are $1 trillion market cap, yeah? Now they're going to businesses and stock market, S&P 500 companies. You know what the Bitcoin Maxis have done, friends? I saw it on Peter McDermott's his podcast. So they made an Excel sheet of every single S&P 500 company, and they filtered out for things that look like MicroStrategy, where they have certain cash flow, certain PE, certain balance sheet, no debt. And then they're basically just going to go to every single one of them. And they said something like there's something like 400 companies that have over 50 million net worth or market cap with a certain amount. And so they're going to like basically just go market to them and say, hey, you should be joining MicroStrategy. They're already a leader in the industry, but we don't have a second place now. If you come in, you'll be before everyone else. And if you just start converting your balance sheet, your cash, put it into Bitcoin, and they'll show them the growth rate. They go, well, you know, the stock market only grows at 7% per year, but Bitcoin is growing at 44% per year. So you're outperforming everybody else, and you don't get diluted by the money printing. You see what I mean, friends? But it's no longer retailers and stuff. You can't change your life and stuff here and there. But it's beautiful to see that their community is still going on for the massive shield. That's why it makes Bitcoin special, right? There is no one singular leader in there. It's the only one without it. And I want you to remember that when we're in Euphoria, okay? Because Bitcoin can't be taken down if one guy goes down. Most of the other altcoins can. They can. You take down 1 to 5 guys at the top, yeah, pretty much everything gets slugged. However, we're going to benefit from the upside of that centralized party risk in the next year, hopefully. Now, I've got some other just little miscellaneous news. Soy Bankman-Fried has appealed to overturn his conviction. And I've joked he's innocent, I tell you. So it's kind of funny, these things happening in the background. I don't feel the story's done, man. I know I feel like he's going to get out a bit early somewhere. I don't know. I know you can feel it too. Something's going to happen, man. I don't think he just disappears, friends. I have to also give you this important information as to why I think that. And that's because of FTX. Precisely FTX's holdings of Soylana. FTX still have $1 billion of Soylana to dump. Okay, not making this up. It's actually real. All right. So, and they have been dumping, friends. They've been distributing on retail as we speak. Isn't it just, friends, don't you think it's a bit suspicious that Soy Bankman-Fried, you know his religious background and everything, you know where he's coming from. He's got a lot of power. Friends, Rocca Negra was in the FTX ICO. All the big powerful people, friends. There's some insiders, man. They know. Okay. Now, it's such a strange coincidence. Soylana, the coin that FTX needed to go up for Soy Bankman-Fried to basically sell for a profit and pay back customers over time and look good for a judge over time. It's just so strange that it's actually going up. Like, just something about this is just so weird. Like, okay, out of the 15 possible narratives of 2024, the one that FTX, that Soy Bankman-Fried himself needs, right, to lower his sentence is the one going up so they can distribute. So FTX unstaked $23 million per month, and they've been dumping in the background. And remember, friends, I made my video recently of the Soylana girls calling everyone poor, which I'm just going to give you a sneak peek of right now. So FTX, they still have literally almost $1 billion. Now, here's the thing, man. Friends, Soylana is only, what is it, like 140, 150 bucks? Friends, if Soylana goes to $600, okay, these guys have 6 billion with a B. They cover everyone's money and more. You see? It's what if that happens? What if they're just distributing all their... The story, I don't think, is done. You can tell something is bubbling in the background, surface. Also, shout out to my baby doll, Mr. Sins. A wise baby doll once said, "It is not your cycle, it was just your turn." That's right. That's right. Now, you remember, friends, I recently made my video warning the Soylana Girls Villa, warning to all Soylana holders, because there is that video. I know it's very annoying to watch, but that girl, the clip, oh man, she runs around in a house. There's a reality show. Man, this is so, I can't believe, it hurts me to say this, friends. Look, let's just shine this green candle in front of us just to like smooth things out. Also, you know what, friends, I'll play some pump music as well because, okay, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. It just, when I see these, this is making me a bit skits. Okay, so while FTX is dumping concurrently in the background, right? They're dumping in the background to try to keep the price up and everything. You have a reality show for Soylana only. There's Soylana altcoins and memes, just Soylana. And there's 10 girls in there. And their slogan, the girls literally saying, "You are too poor to stay in the Soylana house." Okay, you're too poor. All right, so it's obviously this one with me, all of it. Let's go.
This is what a reality TV show gets you at the Solana Villa. Speed tour. This is the living room. This is the kitchen.
She's got a nice ass though. Let's continue.
This
So yeah, friends, do you see that? Look, I know they're joking. You know they're joking, dude. It's not about the joking. Okay, just like, oh, laser eyes. I don't even think lasers are really coming out of my eyes. It's not about that, bro. It's the confidence. All right, I'm telling you now, it's the confidence. It's the confidence to say and do things. That's euphoria. Okay, that is drug-infused. I have so much social approval. All right, and I warned everybody as well, man. Soylana, friends, look at the monthly. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, Soylana against Bitcoin and it's dominant. It's been going up for 12 months. Literally, it's been going up for 12 months. I mean, you look at Sol dominance. Now, friends, of course, it can always go up more, but bro, you've already run for 12 months. You know what I mean? Like, what's the next 12 months got? That's how you have to think, man. You can't think, okay, this thing has still got growth. Yeah, it probably still has growth, but how much? What if the Sol BTC only goes up 50% from here and then round trips by the end of bear? Okay, you risked big explosive part of the bull market, the equivalent time when SHIB does 1,000,000x, Axis did 1,000x, HEX did another 150x from this point on. You see, man, you missed Doge doing 250x, gaming, metaverse, NFTs, Bored Apes. You missed that part to be exposed to something that's already run for 12 months. Okay, so that's just the mentality I want you to have and think about. In other news as well, friends, Binance research has showed real-world assets on-chain value is now $12 billion, okay, which is really cool because they're starting to basically, it's 12 billion one day. One day it's going to be $1 trillion. Not saying go buy real-world asset coins. They can't because real-world assets, they're minting real estate, US treasuries, private credit, and their new categories like carbon credits. They're just minting their value and they're just putting them on the chain, but it doesn't mean they can swap each other or they swap into shitcoins. So like if someone goes and mints a $4 billion US treasury, yeah, I want them to go bridge over to PulseChain and smash up dick with butt or something. You know what I mean? Like I want them to do that. Or buy some Orange Man good, but they can't do that. It's just, it has its own value and it trades on their own markets, even though they are on chain. But they're using crypto for the settlements layer. Okay, but it is still good because you just think, okay, the bigger the dollars there, it's good marketing for the rest of the world. It just entices people to come in because if crypto's 2 trillion, that's great. Remember, it used to be 2 billion. Oh, you're a joke at 2 billion. At 2 trillion, it's a different story. In other news as well, friends, Tether has now hired a PayPal regulation guy, Jesse Spiro, to handle government affairs, leading policy development for regulators in all countries. So yeah, it's great to see that. Okay, Tether probably Tether probably won't go down in the next bear market. Probably. I don't want to say too much. I don't know, but if they're getting government people in to handle affairs, it increases the odds that they are bug eaters themselves and that we're not going to have a big type of Ponzi collapse. They just, because that's how it works, right? With the government, we're going to do Donald Trump. You know what I mean? There's levels of attacking. First, they try the porn star thing. Then they try different legal stuff. Then they try to put you in jail. Then they send you to one state, the corrupt judge. See all these stuff. Final part is, okay, put a bullet in his head. You see what I mean? And now it's literally like, okay, we got to keep cheating, See what I mean? They increase the stakes. All right. Now, when it comes to crypto, it's probably going to be the same thing. So first, they went into Tether. They probably went in, and maybe Tether just gave up everything straight away. They're like, hey, you running a Ponzi? No. And they go, okay, well, we want to put, by the way, it is confirmed, many reports. People don't believe for some reason. I think I'm making it up. No. They hired FB, so Fancy Banana investigators from the US 3-letter agency and the Coconut Intelligence Agency. They hired them. They're in the office. They're working with Tether. So clearly that was their menage a trois when they're like, hey, just let us in. You know, we'll do everything else. Wink, we will just put a botnet and spy on everything out here. So clearly there's something going on. Now, it's still very possible. Man, that was just one of potential dark prophecies coming in the bear, but the other one's the self-ban, friends, the regulation on the self-custody, because that, yeah, man, that's, friends, it's telling you, man, it's so easy for them to scam everyone. It's so easy for them to, you know, friends, America's smart. Of course he's smart. Like, let's say you're world power. Let's say you were the US. Let's say you were the US Fed. You are literally behind the US Fed. You know, the families I'm not going to speak about. You want to keep US dollar dominance, and you want to make sure in the internet wave, you are still US dollar dominance, and you have this crypto thing. Well, wouldn't you just find a way to pay someone to get Iran and Russia to swap some weapons on Bitcoin? Wouldn't you do it? Wouldn't you do it? Of course you would do it. Of course you would do it, friends. You have trillions of dollars at stake here. You're telling me you wouldn't spend $1 billion? Like, hell, you'd give them money to do it. You'd literally give them money. You'd find a way down the line. They probably won't know it's coming from you. Of course, they never know who it's coming from. They're like, hey, someone wants to give us $1 billion to, and by the way, Iran will take much less. Someone wants to give us $100 million to just swap weapons on the Bitcoin chain to Russia. And then they'll do that. Then the investigators will have it, and then they put it all over the news. Warning, warning. Cryptocurrency is being used illegally. The government, and they start ramping it up. And they go to all the mothers groups, and they're like, oh, if you touch Bitcoin, you're a terrorist. You see what I mean? See what I mean? It's so easy to do that. Now, you don't believe that because the price is going up, right? We crank 60K. But when the price is going down, different story. When the ETF buyers are picket fencing, rioting, okay, when they have their wooden spoons out and we have our fancy, trusty our spoons to smack them on the bum, it's going to be a different story. And that's all. So you can always see these stories playing out. But right now, no one takes them seriously because the price is going up. But you just got to keep it in the back of your mind because you're not going to get to a point where it's going to feel dangerous, man. You just won't. Okay, but, friends, do you honestly think... Look, I've watched perma bulls, right? No matter how high Bitcoin got 6 months ago, 9 months ago, they're just saying, okay, next up 100K for sure. For sure, for sure. Maybe about 79K. I'm just like, guys, it's possible we've stopped right now. Like I say that every single time we go. It's possible we've always stopped right now. They won't even entertain that thought. And literally, what, 6 months, 200 days later, still going nowhere. So I just want you to know, what's their excuse? Friends, please, I was around in 2021, okay? They gaslight their communities, okay? That's the honest truth. They gaslight. So I know their decision tree path. Number one, they engagement bait bull posts. That's number one. Number two, if things don't work out, they then say, of course you should have taken profit, okay? They will bull post, okay? Of course they'll bull post. And then if you say, well, I lost too much money in this because you're already convicted, and then, you know, see, your friend Sommi here, it's literally my meme, 90% call, 10% lottery, right? You know it's a lottery. I called it lottery for a reason. So many people, friends, dozens and dozens of other influencers, they are actually using the word lottery, which I want. I didn't care that no one knows, like, oh, it came from me. No, I'm here to help you. I'm not here to empower myself. I'm here to empower you. I want that. These other people, they won't, friends, because they know, man, they're getting commission off everyone. They want you to do the big hits, okay? So ultimately, friends, where does that leave us? Well, back to this Russell, yeah. We need this Russell 2000 to keep going up, okay? And I'm just gonna, might make another video later, but overwhelmingly, everybody, okay, a lot of influencers, they say that everybody else is bullish but them. They say that. But I'm watching all of them. And I'm informing you, okay, bro, yous are all bearish. Yous are all skeptical right now. All of yous. Yous are all worried that the stock market's too high, recession's going to crack, uninversion. Even Mr. Market Sniper yesterday, he has like a price of Bitcoin crashing down to 44K. Okay, you guys all have the same thing, by the way. You know, every single one of yous. You know Zoran Kole, friends, as well. He's got a 44K target. That's the yearly open. Every single person has that. They all have that target. And guess what? It's fascinating. You see, friends, that's on. You got to be careful in markets. They're all independent thinkers. Zoran Kole makes millions of dollars trading. Mr. Crypto Sniper, definitely rogue maverick, goes against the grain, definitely. He leans a lot of bearish as well. Many people, friends. BCB as well. So many people, friends. Crypto Crew University, so many people. Turbo bearish. So many people. And all of them are independent thinkers. That, my friends, is how the mid-curve trap forms. You see? Because see, this is why you got to understand this about yourself, man. So I've seen this. I've witnessed this, friends. I'll make an idea. I'll be super early. And then after 30, 60, 90 days, I realize everybody has that idea. That's the difference. I look at everyone else. A lot of these influencers, friends, they don't watch other people. I do. I literally spend hours and hours and hours. I fast forward through all the jokes. I'm just sifting through content all day. I want to know what everyone's thinking and feeling. I've got to have my pulse in there. That's why I'm literally, friends, I'm not joking. I am the highest value content in crypto. I should be charging money for this. I should be. Maybe I will put a paid membership because screw everybody else, okay? Screw everybody else. But I'm just telling you, abundance mindset. Okay, abundance mindset. I know what's coming. I know the big one's coming. Okay, so you have this perspective. You're getting better already. Okay, so I want you to know what's the difference between Sommi and everyone else. What is the difference? The difference is I do more hours. That's it. I work harder. Okay. Oh, they do 10 hours. I'm doing 18, brother. Okay, I'm doing 18. Like I know, friends. I watch people. I know they have no value. I know they have no value, just entertainment value. You know, but I still want to see how they think and they feel. I want to see because I want to know when they have a choice, where do they lean? Which one are they choosing? I absorb this stuff. I just absorb this stuff. That's why I'm built for this game. I'm literally built for this game. And then after you stack all of them, I'm like, oh, wow, I'm noticing these things that are appearing in my head. These are all saying the same thing. All right. So you don't ever forget this, man. Everyone in markets, they still get destroyed if they're an independent thinker. Okay. Just because you're an independent thinker doesn't mean you're a genius. Because I learned this firsthand, man. I independently thought stuff by myself, and then the crowd ends up being, I just end up being part of the MidCurve, but I end up being in the early part. Okay. I end up being part of the early part with that. So now you actually have a perspective of what happens, how markets are a moving target. Okay. That's what they are. Based on expectations, that's what it all comes down to. Okay. And that's what we call pricing in stuff. Okay. So you don't know, people could be bearish at Bitcoin at 200K. You don't know that. Like, you know when Bitcoin was 15K, no one could have thought people could be bearish at 30. No one. And then we did. We go up there and we started stalling for a long time. And everyone did become turbo bearish, you see? So you always have this perspective and you're going to win in the game. Like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you in the next one.